As our leadership team took a look at our volumes in the emergency department, over the last 8 years, we have continued to see remarkable growth. As we looked at that and we looked at the experience of our patients, we knew that we needed to expand the emergency department.
So with this expansion, we'll have 10 extra beds in the ED. We'll have an extra 10 beds, which will be like observation beds. So that will definitely expand our capacity to serve our community in general, but especially the elderly community. So they don't have to be away from their home and still get the same world-class care right next door.
We also have added an outpatient retail pharmacy, which will be available to patients adjacent to the emergency room, ensuring that we have quick access. Folks can come in, get treated quickly, and go home, or if need be, stay a couple days in the hospital. That is the priority, that's the mission of this campus. But we want the majority of patients to be able to receive comprehensive services, outpatient, inpatient, right here at UPMC East. We're very happy to be here. We will continue to be here to serve the needs of our patients now and into the future.
When I first found out I had cancer, it was a big ball of emotions. Everything was put on pause. We didn't know what was going to happen with my job or anything.
I was actually lucky enough to get to have Mike for all of his chemotherapy treatments. He was just telling me that he had a ring for his girlfriend Lindsay, and he didn't know how to propose to her. They had this big vacation planned in September. He was going to go to the beach and propose, and him having chemotherapy, he can't really travel. So I just told him, I said, you know what, we have to surprise her.
It's a team effort, huh?
She's my world. She's my rock. She's done everything for me. You know, she's been by my side since day one, and she really means a lot to me.
Nursing is so much more than just caring for my patients in a clinical way. It's so much more than them, you know, here where I work, than giving them their chemo. I get to know all of my patients, and that's why I love this job. I follow them through, you know, with their stories. And anytime here, especially that, you know, we find an opportunity where we can do something happy or share happy news or, you know, have a celebration, we're all about it. And so when I knew about this opportunity with Mike, I thought how great for him and Lindsay to both have this exciting time. And, you know, today's a big ending for them, and one door closes and another door opens. So
a few months ago, there was an idea to make a plexiglass enclosure that would go over a patient's head and shoulders. There were 2 holes that you would place your hands in to perform an airway procedure like an intubation. This was supposed to protect the provider from both droplets, basically spray, and also from aerosolized virus that would be floating in the air. It was clear that they were protecting people from the droplets, from the spray, but since the coronavirus is considered to be aerosolized, if there wasn't something containing the air within the box, we felt that that air would get out and then would put the providers around that at risk. I think that having a form of protection that doesn't work is more dangerous than not having anything, because then you're relying on that PPE or that protection, and it lulls you into a false sense of security. The individual biocontainment unit creates suction just like a vacuum with a HEPA filter. And so any virus that's inside is pulled into that filter and away from the person performing the procedure, and it also prevents that virus from spreading around into other healthcare workers. As we speak, we're doing safety testing, and that data will be used then to apply for an emergency use authorization of the device. That will be temporary during the crisis, and then after that we'll apply for the full FDA approval for the device.